Hi, my name is Hannah Reeser, and I'm going to make this screencast today to compare the Play Pause It interactive video lesson with an Edpuzzle interactive video lesson. The video lesson that I actually chose to use is about online schooling. It's a video from YouTube, and it's about 3 minutes long as a whole. So I've actually split it in half. So the first minute and a half of the video will be shown on Play Pause It interactive video with a few questions in it, and then the second minute and a half will be played on Edpuzzle, which will also have a few questions in that. I think there are about 7 questions total among the two of them. And to begin, I will start the Play Pause It interactive video.
A strong educational foundation is the key to successful learning. K-12 combines award-winning curriculum with innovative technology and teacher support to help students reach their potential. The online tools your student needs for a K-12 powered school, including calendars, lessons, course progress tracking, and live class access, are available in one place.
The K-12 curriculum is a coherent, research and state standards-based curriculum that goes through from beginning to end for each curricular area: math, social studies, language arts, science, art, music, everything, and has a coherent story from beginning from grade K all the way through 12th grade.
Okay, so the first question that comes up is multiple choice, and it is, what subjects does K-12 have in their curriculum? And it's either math and language arts, science and social studies, art, music, or all of the above. And I know the correct answer is all of the above.
She loves all the visuals. She loves the hands-on. She loves the fact that she got a microscope, the opportunity to explore while you're learning. She'll accept the challenge, but she has to know that it's one that she can overcome. And so that's what K-12 has provided for her, knowing that there may be a challenge, but they have all the tools in place to help me through it.
Tackling new technology outside of a traditional classroom can seem overwhelming at first, especially for students and learning coaches with limited computer skills. But help is available to you.
Okay, so the next question that comes up is also multiple choice, and it is, what do they describe K-12 as at times? So it's either challenging, overwhelming, easier than public school, both 1 and 2, or both 2 and 3. And after listening to the last couple minutes, or last half of a minute, honestly, I know that it's both 1 and 2.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask as many questions as you possibly need to, because the more you understand the curriculum and the interface of the whole website and everything, the better experience you'll have.
Okay, so this next question is a response question, a short response, and it is, what does Paola offer as advice to the audience? And I know after listening to that, the answer is ask lots of questions.
They've learned the system. It has been a huge blessing to my daughter in college because of the Blackboard that she had to learn, and doing all that online. Now in college, they do a lot of that, and so she's already prepared for that, and it's been a huge blessing.
Our teachers are available to your student in the online Class Connect class sessions they lead, as well as by phone and email to answer any questions or concerns your student might have.
Okay, this next one is just a think and reflect question. There's no right or wrong answer. And it is actually just, have you learned anything about the online schooling so far that has changed your outlook on it? So that's just a self-reflect, what you feel, and we'll see. Okay. After that, we are going to go to the Edpuzzle. You can see that on Play Pause It, it shows your current score and your progress, which the reason it's a 40% is because I can't have them grade the free response or the open response. So okay, now we'll go to the second half of the video, which is on Edpuzzle. And it is actually smaller, so I'm going to zoom in on the screen as I start playing it.
Our teachers are specially trained to teach online.
Your teacher online, she is able to help you.
We do the same thing that a normal teacher would do. We open that computer and the classroom's right there. We talk to students, we teach our lessons, and we communicate. That's the best part about the online environment.
If our teachers ever need to know how we're feeling about a topic, we can send them an emoticon, and it'll appear near our name, either a smiley face, thumbs down, thumbs up, confusey face. We have lots.
Okay, so the first question that pops up on Edpuzzle is, what is one way teachers can be aware of how students are doing / feeling in their online class? So this is also a multiple choice question. So it's either there is no way, they call students on the phone, emoticons, or they must email back and forth. So I know that it's emoticons, because she just said that. Continue.
Some learning coaches and parents prefer the online interaction with teachers and find it convenient. However, it can be an adjustment for students more used to face-to-face interactions with their teachers and peers.
The teachers are always there for you. If you need help because your student comes to you and asks a question, you can always go to the teachers. And the teachers are really hands-on, and they help. It doesn't matter if you're the student, if you're the learning coach. At least for me, my experience has been that they are there for me.
Okay, so who do students have that they may reach out to if they have any questions or run into any problems? And this is actually a free response, an open response question. So after listening to her talk, I know that they have a learning coach and a teacher if necessary. But they go through the learning coach first. Okay.
While teachers strive to respond to emails and voicemails as soon as possible, students and learning coaches must be flexible and are encouraged to find other lessons to work on while they wait for a response.
I always tell everyone I know my students now better than I did in the brick and mortar because I have constant communication. I know their family and how that student is being supported. I love the virtual model. I love teaching, but most of all, I love making an impact. And I think that I'm making a huge impact in a lot of students and a lot of families' lives through this option.
Okay, so this is actually another open response question, and it is, what are your final thoughts on online schooling? Do you think it would be easier than public school, more beneficial? And that's when I would say that I find it to be different. Than public school. And maybe it is more beneficial, maybe it's not, but I feel like I would need more information than a 3-minute video or like more experience for me to be able to say that. That's more beneficial. Okay, so we'll submit that. Continue. Alrighty. So that is the end of the video as a whole. You've seen both Edpuzzle and PlayPosit today. So to go back to PlayPosit,
Teachers are specially trained to teach online.
Your teacher online, she is able to help you.
We do the same thing in the
Okay, I don't know, I was playing, sorry. But I actually think I have differing opinions. I think overall I do like PlayPosit interactive video more, just because it's bigger on the screen. I do like that they enlarge that screen. I like that it will give you a score at the end. As you can see, Edpuzzle didn't. And I'm only taking this as a teacher because I don't have a class to assign it to. I'm not sure if I could do that, but I just didn't want to even risk it, like ruling the video or anything. But I think I like that this one expands. I also like how it automatically puts subtitles in. That I think is very, very helpful for students, whether they have a hearing problem or whether maybe they just want to read this at home or like they don't want to listen to it. Just depends. If they want to do it at the doctor's office and don't want to play it out loud or have headphones, I think that's a very good way that they could do that. And that just makes it very easy. I don't have to put the subtitles in. They automatically pop up. Another thing I did like about Edpuzzle though is that it calls them little quizzes, and like when it trims the video, it just completely expands the from here to here, where PlayPosit like splits it, so you only have that amount of work or that amount of area to work with. Where this expands it, so you have plenty of room. And I did like that, but I didn't like how it doesn't zoom. I couldn't find anywhere for it to zoom. Now I don't know, that could be the same thing if I assign it to students. Maybe it could. But I just found both of these things to be extremely helpful. And I think like this would be a great thing to use like in a classroom, no matter what. Like whether you're a completely online teacher or a completely like face-to-face hands-on teacher, I think this is just a great way to like explain this to your students. Like if you want to teach a new lesson or you find a really cool YouTube video that is a even better way to explain your lesson than you feel you could do, you find that and you throw little questions in there and have them solve it. I think that's just like a fantastic, fantastic way for us as teachers to just help us rather than us just face to face talking all the time, because we know students really enjoy technology, especially the later generations. So I just think that that'll be great. So thank you for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed it.